Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video. And today we're going to listen to a band that I have heard of before, but I've never actually listened to any of their music before. It's a band called Iwrestledabearonce. All one word. So obviously, as is my norm, I did a little bit of research. And I came up with Iwrestledabearonce are an American metalcore band formed in Shreveport, Louisiana in 2007. To date they have released 1 EP and 4 studio albums. I didn't get very much. However, I did find out the name of the band was inspired by a comment made by Gary Busey on a Comedy Central prank phone call skit in reference to a role he played in a 1984 film The Bear, in which Gary Busey portrayed Paul Bear Bryant and had to wrestle a trained bear for the film. So there you go, that's where that came from. Apparently he made a prank phone call and he was like, yeah, I wrestled a bear once. A terrible impression, but you know what, you get the idea. Anyway, the actual track we're going to listen to is called Gift of Death. Sounds nice and happy, doesn't it? Alright, it says they're a metalcore band, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm expecting from this song. So, I think we'll just get straight on into it. I'll put a link to the original video in the description below, as I normally do. So yeah, this should be interesting. Let's find out what we've got. So, Gift of Death by Iwrestledabearonce. Let's go. Well, one thing's for sure, they didn't waste any time getting straight into that, did they? I'm not sure what to say about this right now, because I don't like the vocal style. I don't like the vocal style at all. It's messy and... not so much messy, it's just... it's sloppy, it's not very coherent, if that makes any sense. I mean, I know with a lot of like growled / screamed vocals, you know, you have to try really hard to actually make out what they're saying. But even when you've got the lyrics here, it's very hard to make out what she's saying, because she sounds, I don't want to say slack-jawed, it just sounds like she's not enunciating the words at all. I mean, the opening lines, slaughter the children to protect the father, slaughter the children to protect the father. You can hardly make out any of those individual words in the opening lines of the song. It's just like, you know, that's what it sounds like. It's not very well executed, and musically, not a big fan. It's messy. I mean, that might be the sort of thing they're going for, that it's messy, but not overly fond at the moment. Now, when I did a bit of research for the song, it said, Gift of Death is told by a person who has been so sure their entire life that they're going to go to heaven only to end up in hell. They realise that they have been cast aside. The gift is supposed to be a blessing, but this person realises that they've been cheated. I'm not getting that at all from the lyrics. We slaughter the children to protect the father. Not sure what that means. I mean, if I hadn't seen that, the slaughter of the children to protect the father, I would immediately imagine that that was something to do with war, sort of like the children being like the armies, the soldiers, and that, to protect the father being the country, the homeland, whatever. That's the first thing that I would have thought of, but apparently that's not the case. And then it goes on there, aware inside my body, trapped in a pool of blood, I dig my fingers in the open sores of the ones who have given up. I hear them suffocate, they are bloated, a waste of life. Relax my hands, it's a blessing. Their eyes turn up, I force mine down. Relax my hands, it's a blessing. Their eyes turn up, I force mine down. In the hole. The gift of death is such a blessing for us. So, aware inside my body, trapped in a pool of blood, maybe suggesting that this person has been killed. You know, he's aware that he's inside. They're aware that they're inside their body and they're trapped in a pool of blood, or like they're laying in a pool of blood of their own blood. Maybe, I don't know. I dig my fingers in the open sores of the ones who have given up. No idea. I hear them suffocate. They are bloated, a waste of life. Maybe they're just talking about people that, you know, are dying and didn't deserve it. I don't know. Relax my hands, it's a blessing. Their eyes turn up, I force mine down. Now that bit there, their eyes turn up, I force mine down. Everybody looking up towards heaven because that's where they're headed, and I force mine down because that's where they're headed, because, you know, they've been condemned to hell, as it were. Possibly. I'm not sure. We'll carry on and see what happens with the rest of the track. Well, I have to say I didn't much care for that. I did not like that very much at all. That was horrible. I mean, obviously they do something right to have been going since 2007 and have released 4 studio albums, but I did not like that. I mean, the music, for the most part, was pretty good. It was really quite heavy, but then they went and did all that weird sort of fiddly bit, and it just sounded dissonant, I think is the word I'm looking for. Discordant. You know, it just sounded bad. And I mean, it's obvious that the vocalist, she's got a good ability. She's very good at doing the growls and the screams and whatnot, but it just wasn't very well executed. It sounded horrible. I did not care for that very much at all. But obviously I'll need to check out some more of this stuff, because as you all know, I will not draw final conclusions on a band just from one example of their work, so I need to hear something else, some other stuff of theirs. But that was not good. That was not good at all. But then, you know, that's why I do what I do, so I can find new music, I can see what I think of new music, and not every track is going to be a great one. So, yeah, so I should definitely have to look into some more of their stuff and see what I can find. But I can't really think of anything else to say. That I don't even get much of the meaning of what they claim the song is about from the actual lyrics. It's all over the place. But there we go. I'll leave that one as it is, I think, because I can't really think of much else to say about it, because, yeah, was not good. But anyway, if anybody can suggest a better version, a better song by Iwrestledabearonce, please do so. Or if you just want to make any suggestion for another track for me to react to, please do so by all means. Drop a comment in the comment section below, or you can message me on my Facebook or my Instagram. Links for those are down below as well. I mean, my list is getting quite big, so if you know, I get suggested many songs every single day, so, you know, it might take me a while to get around to it, but rest assured I will get around to it. Yeah. Also, Metalhead React is a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. They are a British-based charity that are working hard to try and put an end to hate crimes and trying to assist the victims of hate crimes. Because no matter who you are, you're an individual, and nobody has any right to persecute you, threaten you, or attack you just for being you. Whether you're into alternative music, you dress in alternative clothing, whether it's your gender identity, whether it's your sexual preference, whether it's your religion, whatever it is, whatever path your life takes, no one has the right to judge you as long as it's within the confines of the law. Yeah, nobody should be attacked for being an individual. If every single person on this planet was exactly the same, it would be a boring place to live. It's a charity that is incredibly close to my heart because, I mean, I myself, I've been through many situations where I've been attacked, I've been beaten up, threatened and whatnot, just because of the way I dress, because of the music I listen to. I have many friends that have also been in that situation, and, you know, no one's got any right to condemn you just because you like something that they don't. There's no need for it. Excuse me. So, if you'd like to find out more about the charity, there is a link to the website in the description below, and excuse me, pop over there. You know, show them some love, show them a bit of support if you can. That would be great. But we'll leave that as it is. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.